Greetings, mortals. I hope today finds you in good health and in good spirits, for today we have arrived at the age of netherite. Take a look at my inventory. Netherite tools, netherite shovels, netherite sword, and netherite armor on my feet and on my pants. Yes, the age of netherite is here, but alas, we have more to gather, and gather we shall. To the nether! Alright guys, so we are now deep underground in the nether near level 15, and we're going to mine a little bit for some netherite. And I found a pretty good technique that I think we can use to find netherite. Just dig in a little bit down here. That's where we'll put the charge. And yeah, the way I mine netherite, and have been mining netherite, we did this on a stream on Saturday as part of the Hermitcraft stream day on Twitch. Basically, we use a combination of end crystals and TNT to pretty dramatic effect. And it's also quite fun. So we got our obsidian, we got our end crystals, and basically what we do, I'll just show you here. Basically what we do is this. So if we clear out a small area back here, right, like right around here, clear out a small area, we put down a obsidian and an end crystal, just like this. Then we get rid of the bottom of the end crystal, get our obsidian back. And then we basically just fill in a bunch of TNT right around the end crystal. Now you do have to be a little careful that you don't accidentally hit it, because if that happens, it explodes pretty dramatically and you're probably going to die. So yeah, let's just go ahead and fill this in with some TNT here, just like so. And this does produce a pretty big bang. Alright, so there's the end crystal, our TNT is there. Shoot it, and then we rush in, and we should hopefully see a couple cinnamon rolls, which is what I call the ancient debris. But it looks like this one, unfortunately, does not have any. I'll keep looking around, see if I spot one. Well, the first explosion didn't reveal any new netherite, but hopefully this second explosion will. Let's see what we got. Anything? 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 Aha! That's what we're after right there. The cinnamon roll. Take a look. Doesn't this look like a cinnamon roll to you? Like you got the swirl of the cinnamon roll. It looks like some frosting on there. This is the cinnamon roll block, guys. The cinnamon roll block right here. Ancient debris. And yeah, it did fall in lava, but that's fine. It can't burn in lava, so we should be able to recover it, I think. Yep, we actually already did. Okay, perfect. So yeah, there we go. Easy way to mine for ancient debris if you have the resources, which we do. So that's fantastic. I'm going to look around, make sure I didn't miss any other ancient debris, but yeah, that's one down and a whole bunch more to go. So we're going to stay down here, do a little bit of this type of mining, and hopefully find a whole bunch of more ancient debris. Look at that! Easy! 3 pieces right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Two more pieces. 3 more pieces. Very good. Very good. And yeah, you can see it clears out a huge area. There's no fire. And usually there's a little bit of lava, so you can at least see around the area. But yeah, 3 more pieces of netherite. That easy. That easy. And that was only like, you know, 8 or 9 TNT with that end crystal. So I think it's a pretty effective way of mining for netherite if you can afford it. If you can afford it. Alright guys, so the end crystals are now exploded, and yeah, you can see here we just have sort of like explosion chamber after explosion chamber here where we blew up all the ender crystals. We ended up with a total of about 75 ancient debris, where we started out with about 24 or so. So yeah, we got about 50 ancient debris from about 30 explosions. So you get on average roughly like 1.5 ancient debris per explosion. Sometimes you get none, sometimes you get like 3 or 4 in the same explosion. But yeah, I think it's a pretty effective method to get some ancient debris if you can afford it. But anyways, it's now time for us to go back to the base, and we're going to smelt up this ancient debris And yeah, turn it into netherite armor and tools. Alright guys, so 49 ancient debris going into the minecart here. We'll turn this bad boy on and that thing will start smelting up. Very good, very good. There's our ancient debris right there. Alright, so we got ourselves a few netherite ingots. More scrap coming in here. Yep, looks like it. So we can just do this. Bada bing, there we go. Almost got enough to make a full netherite block. Actually, we do right now. There we go. Block of netherite. Sweet. Take a look. That's awesome. Wish we can mine it right back. There we go. And turn it back into the ingots, which we're going to do. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. And the reason I'm doing this and why I'm upgrading all this stuff is because, you know, netherite is not that much better than diamond. But the big thing with netherite is, you know, you get a little bit extra durability, like 500 extra durability, for instance, with the picks. But it doesn't burn in lava. And lava is like the main thing to defend against at this point in the game, once you already have, you know, diamond stuff. So that's why we're doing this, essentially. So we'll just go ahead and upgrade this pickaxe. There we go. So if I were to die in lava, not losing tools and armor is kind of a big deal. So there's this. We'll put on this one. Chest plate. There we go. Alright. Fortune pick, of course. There we go. Upgrading everything today. Do the axe as well. There we go. Put that away. We'll keep this in here. Let's see. The other shovel and the hat. There we go. Hat. Shovel. Second shovel. There we go. Okay. And I think that's pretty much it. This is unenchanted diamond helmet. We'll keep that just in case we need it for... We need it, like if we die a bunch of times for some reason, and we need like emergency gear, we'll do that. Okay, so then we have 6 extra ingots. I think that's all of it. All right, so 6 extra netherite ingots. So we can start to make netherite blocks soon. I think if we get a few more pieces of ancient debris. So that's fantastic. And of course, since we're now able to do so, we should definitely go ahead and add netherite ingots to our sorted items list. So there we go, netherite ingots now being sorted. Now that we have our netherite tools and armor sorted, I think it's time to get to work on the nether portal room. So the idea again with this nether portal room is we're going to make a dark, alien-esque, modern portal room. So I'm thinking we want to probably start off with like blackstone all along the wall and behind the portal, and probably also covering up the dried kelp blocks back here. Problem is that we don't have too much blackstone or really any of the nether portal blocks. Like, we have very little shroomlight. I don't think we have a single shroomlight block, actually. And I think we have very little, like, basalt and hyphae and stuff, if any. Yeah, look at this. 6 nillium, 2 nillium. That's not going to cut it. We got a couple of stacks of basalt. Not a whole lot of blackstone, though. Just a couple of stacks. So we need way more than that. So I think we need to go to the nether, gather a bunch of resources to make this nether portal room. I'm going to grab some soul torches because these things will actually scare piglins away. So if we're working in the Crimson Forest, that'll help there. Also, we need to get some... yes, warped fungus. Warped fungus is what we need, because when we plant these down, these will actually... Can I plant these on terracotta? No, I can't. But if you plant them on nillium, you will actually scare hoglins. So that will also help to defend ourselves in the nether a little bit. So let's go ahead and head on this way. We're also going to grab our other tool, critical tool in 116, our netherite hoe, the ho. There we go. So that should work. And yeah, we're going to go to the nether, gather a bunch of resources, and then hopefully start to make this nether portal room. First stop here, obviously, is the warped forest biome. So we're going to take down some of this warped block right here. And then, of course, we need the shroom lights as well. And, of course, the warped stems. Going to need a lot of these. And also the crimson stems. So, yeah, definitely going to be gathering these. So we're going to take down a whole bunch of blocks here in the warped forest. This is probably the most peaceful biome, by the way, of all the biomes. Just got to be careful not to accidentally look at an enderman, which do occasionally spawn here. But in general, there's not really too much that can harm you if you don't accidentally look at an enderman. So, should be fine here. Anyways, I'm going to keep harvesting, and I'll be back. Alright, so now we got the stuff from the warped forest. We're now looking for a crimson forest, which it looks like we got one right here. Perfect. Yeah, so this is actually significantly more dangerous and deadly. As you can already tell, I'm being chased by by a hoglin. Let's quickly grab this guy, and can we... Oh, shoot. There, let's put that down. Yeah, there we go. That's what I thought, guy. Fear the shroom. Fear the shroom, my friend. Okay. Cool. Come on over. Yep, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So yeah, this... We should probably make like a little, like, defensive thing of shrooms here. I think. There we go. Alright, and then we'll just start taking these down as well. So just all the nether wart blocks. And of course all of these crimson wood. Crimson hyphae, I think is what they're called now. But yeah, definitely way more dangerous here, so we gotta stay on our toes a little bit more. Piglin versus hoglin, who's gonna win? Kinda curious. Oh, there's one hoglin down. I think this this mushroom is helping this guy. Because he can just run back to the mushroom and then charge forward. It's really cool to see these dynamic world elements, so mobs interacting with one another. Yeah, there you go. It's free pork chops for us. And some leather, actually. Very cool. Very cool. A fair amount of stuff has been retrieved from the Crimson Forest. That's a good start. So we will now make our way over here to the Bastion. The Bastion. And also there's a strider here. It's walking around outside of the lava ocean. So yeah, we're going to go to the Bastion. We're going to try and grab as many of these black stone blocks as we can. It'll also be great to get some of the gilded black stone. That would be nice. But yeah, we're going to try and consume as much of this as possible. Maybe we can also find a little bit of gold in here. So yeah, let's do it. They found me. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Oh yeah, he can't walk on magma blocks. Ah! What a guy. What a guy. Come on this way, guy. Come on this way. You can hit me here, it's fine. No. You can't step on magma blocks. Ah! Ooh. 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 Oh. GG, piglins. GG. Alright, there wasn't too much else in the Bastion, but we got a whole bunch of blackstone, and now the final thing we need is this stuff right over here. We need some of this sweet basalt, which we find in the basalt delta. So we're going to grab some of this, battle a couple of magma cubes, and then return to the pyramid. I see an empty room, I want it painted black. Yep, you know, that looks pretty good. I think that is painted black. Yep, black stone everywhere, on the walls, on the ceiling, on the back wall, and all around us is black stone, so fantastic. Got that done. So I think probably the next step will be to maybe make the pathway over, and then I want to start to shape the portal a little bit. You see I left a little bit of sandstone up top, just because... Yeah, I think this is actually going to be filled in with basalt, because I think I want to use basalt to fill in the sides, or not the sides, but the from the top and the bottom of the portal to sort of shape it. So I think we'll use basalt there. That's why I left that open. So let's make the pathway here to the portal, so that way we have a clean shot here. Don't have to keep on jumping up that little two blocks of sandstone there. And then we will start to shape the portal as well with some basalt. And I think, like I said, we're going to go with a diamond shape here. So, should look pretty cool. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, check it out. Room is starting to take shape now. Just got the very basics in now. So, the walkway is the main thing. So, we can now walk straight over all the way to the portal by going down this pathway here. This is made up of polished basalt and polished, cracked basalt bricks, basically. And also there's some regular bricks in here, I think. Yeah, right here, for instance. Some regular basalt bricks. So, yeah, that's nice. We got some polished basalt here. We got the polished brick wall, I think is what it's called. Let me just double check. Yep, polished blackstone brick wall. So, yeah, got some of that along the outside here. Got some lanterns in here for some lighting. And then, of course, the portal itself we shaped with some basalt and some polished basalt on both the top and the bottom. which was kind of a challenge to do the top a little bit because we had to actually like get scaffolding up there and such. But we got it done. We got it done. So yeah, you can see the portal is now taking on a little bit of a diamond-esque shape, or sort of a kite shape, or I guess you could also call this an octagon shape. Yeah, more like an octagon shape, I would say. But yeah, it's starting to take shape, and I think it's looking pretty cool. The plan is now, I think, since I've made like these little enclaves here to this pathway, I'd like a little area to step down here onto some Nillium. So we'll probably have like a warped Nillium on this side, and probably the Crimson Nillium on this side. You can also see here, this is going to be sort of our alien structure type thing. So we're going to have some shroom lights next to some crimson stems, and yeah, this will be like just alternating all the way up, basically. So we'll have like crimson stem, then shroom light, then crimson stem, then shroom light, crimson stem, all the way up, basically. That will be one of the alien structures, and then we'll have the same thing with the warped stem. So we'll have warped stem, shroom light, warped stem, shroom light, all the way up. And I'm thinking probably like the crimson will go on the back wall and the front wall next to the portal. So like basically, let's see, do I have any on me? No, I don't have any on me. Basically what I'm thinking is this. So if I get some crimson stuff out here, you can see some of the stuff we've gathered here. Yeah, right here. So we'll get some crimson stem and some crimson hyphae. Yeah, these two, what we need here. So I'm thinking we'll probably do something like this. So like on this level, like we can have this come like out of the portal. Like this, and then we'll have it come out here. Then it'll probably turn for 2 or 3 blocks, come out to here, and then go all the way back. So it's sort of going to be like anchoring in this portal. You'll see what I mean. But yeah, we want it to sort of like anchor in the sides of the portal. And then probably the warp stems will probably end up, you know, going like right here. Those towers will probably be like right here. So that should be pretty cool. So yeah, that's basically the next step. Go ahead and add those alien-esque towers and the Nillium on the floor. And yeah, I'll do that, and I'll be right back. Alright, check it out, ladies and gentlemen. So we got ourselves some quote-unquote alien structures with the warp stems and the crimson stems all around here. And of course, we got a ton of these shroom light blocks in here. They're providing lighting for the entire area. And then we also have some black stone walls, which are sort of connecting the entire thing together right there, which I think looks pretty cool. And you can see sort of what I meant by like it holds the portal up, like it supports the portal. Yeah, this is supposed to be like almost like tearing the portal open, like creating a rift to the nether. That's sort of the feel we're going for right here with this sort of like, you know, diamond-esque shape to the nether portal. So that's looking really cool. I like that. Now we need to go and add details. So we have our Nillium down right here, and I'm thinking we're going to add in some nether wart blocks. So we'll probably make like a little structure here. So we'll probably do something like this or so, you know, make like some type of big structure-esque thing here. So something like this, perhaps. Yeah, like that, I think. Should be pretty cool. There we go. And then we'll make maybe like a smaller one over here. So like this, maybe. And then we're actually out of nether wart blocks. Let's go grab some more. So something like this. We got to make sure all these are spawn proof too. Something like that. Yeah, something like that right there. And then on the opposite side, we'll have, of course, the warped wart block. So we'll just go up like so. Bit like this, bit like this. Have this come up. Have this go up really high. There we go. And then maybe this comes up a little ways, like so. Like this. And that's probably a bit too much, actually. Probably tone it back just a smidge. There we go. Okay, that's good there. And then we'll make a really small one right here. Probably just have this go up a few more blocks like that. Have this come up like so, and there we go. Although that's probably need to come up like that. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so there's that, and now we just need to add some foliage down here. So I'll probably add, we did sort of the opposite wart on the opposite Nillium. So we have crimson Nillium and then the warped wart. So we'll probably add the crimson roots on this side, so sort of switch it up. And then we'll add the Nilium plants here, like the roots and stuff, like the warped roots. These things. And we'll also add like the twisting vines. Gotta add the weeping vines, probably coming from the ceiling a little bit. And speaking of the ceiling, I'm thinking we probably want to have like soul lanterns coming down on chains from the ceiling. I think that would be nice, just to get a little something on the ceiling, add a little bit of spice to it, because it's kind of bland right now. So yeah, add chains and soul lanterns to the ceiling, and then probably back here, we want something else on this back wall to make sure that's not, you know, too dull either. So yeah, just a couple little details left. And we'll also probably need to add lava, because I don't want to have all these torches here. So we may need lava in certain spots to keep the lighting up, so no mobs spawn in here, except for, of course, zombie pigmen, which are going to be walking throughout the area, as you can already see they're doing. So yeah, I'll keep working on this. It's looking good, and yeah, we'll see what we can come up with. Ladies and gentlemen, the alien portal room is now complete. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. So here it is. Check it out. So yeah, you can see we've added a bunch more foliage. We added some lava to make sure that all these areas around here, all the blocks around here, are spawn-proof. So yeah, no creepers or skeletons or anything can spawn in here. We added some, of course, fungus. We added some roots. We added some sprouts. Those little tiny little bits of foliage here. We got twisting vines up here. We got weeping vines on the opposite side, as well as more foliage in the form of the crimson roots and the crimson fungus. So added all that. Some more lava over here in certain areas for lighting purposes. It was kind of a tricky situation to get all the lighting in here, but I think we managed it quite well. We also have the weeping vines on this side, and of course, we also have the chains with the soul lanterns up there, just sort of providing almost like a starry sky type feel to this area. So that's looking really cool too. But my favorite feature of this whole room, guys, check it out. Check it out. Look at that. Look at that. We got some gilded blackstone there, forming the letters Cub, and then we have a representation of the Great Pyramid there in golden form. So that is pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. Added a little bit of a detail to the back wall, and yeah, I think really ties the whole room together. This area looking sweet, I gotta say. So I'm pretty happy with this. Hopefully you guys are as well. Yeah, definitely really cool. Using a lot of the new nether blocks. Not all the new nether blocks, but a significant portion of them. So yeah, pretty nice. Yeah, anyways, that is the entirety of the nether portal room now complete. And yeah, with that, guys, I think I'm going to have to call it an episode for today. If you enjoyed today's episode, please do leave a like. Be sure to subscribe. And as always, thanks once again for watching, guys. This has been Cub. Goodbye.